Meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so Shaban, what we're saying, right? We're going to have a default package, and that default package will have a reusable set of actions, right? Config assign, config deploy, a resource assign, and so on and so on, right? There can be multiple actions, right? And they're part of the default catalog, okay? That the user can drag and drop to the panel itself, okay? And when he does that, he'll inherit all the workflow actions and components that are part of that specific action.
Okay, as I understand that you want to make some actions as a default if this package is not containing any actions.
Right. So we'll have one package that will have a catalog of actions, right?
Okay.
Okay. That package, it doesn't execute anything. It just has the workflow actions that captures our catalog that we want to make reusable.
Okay.
We need to create a package for the default actions.
Yes.
From the database or maybe the backend as a default actions, not related to any package.
I suggest
so let me finish. Hold on one second. So right now the current design, the way that I'm thinking is that, and we had this discussion with Brenda and Ahmed as well, that we have one package that's default, okay, and it has a list of actions, okay. So then the question came up. Sarah brought the point. What if I want to use another package? I want to inherit from another package a list of actions, right? So it's from a different custom package. I want to inherit and allow the user to do drag and drop. And maybe I don't want to do it just for one specific package. I want to do for all the packages. I want to inherit different set of actions. So that's the question we're trying to discuss. So Shaban, are you clear on the question?
Yes, I got your question, but I think it is not. It does not make sense that you are taking the all actions from the all packages to be inherited here in actions.
Okay.
Shaban, we're just listing them, and we can use one of them. It doesn't mean that we will add them for designer. We won't use them.
So you will list the packages here, and you will choose the specific package to get its actions and put it here in the list of actions.
No. I will use one action only from the list. Like the action here, the import action, I can import from a file, but this will list, the other option will list all the packages I can access from my account. I will list them, and user can use any of them anytime.
So the idea, Shaban, if we're going back, right, we have one package that has a catalog of actions, right? It's not an old package. It's just a catalog of actions, right? It doesn't have a template context. It doesn't have a script context. All it has is an action, and for that actions, you define steps and what components that can be used within that action, right? So the user doesn't have to create config assign 100 times. He can just drag and drop config assign and inherit all the workflow steps and components that are tied to that config assign action, and then he can do his own binding of templates and scripts that he wants to.
Yes, I got the idea. Yeah.
Okay, so, and what we're saying initially, right, we'll have one package that has the catalog of all actions, right? It has no scripts, no templates, just the workflow actions and the components, right?
Okay.
So does that make sense?
Yes, but I am I'm asking about will it be stored at the database or at the backend or stored by default in the
We,
front?
this
How it was created.
Yes.
default package, I want to say it's just a package, right? It's nothing else. There's no difference between this default package and other packages. Okay. The only thing we'll add is maybe some RBAC control where this default package can be updated only by some admin user that can say this is the set of, it's not going to be part of operations or designers. It'll be somebody that he's an admin that will get some feedback from the user saying that we need to have one additional actions added to the catalog. And this is the package we're using, right? The default package.
Only actions?
All the actions, right? It's a catalog
And it
package,
can
right? So
by the
it's not a single action. It's not a single action. It's a list of actions, right? It's not a single action.
It's a single package that have multiple actions, and it only accessible by the admin. It won't be here in the list of the packages for the other users.
Yes, only the admin can see it and touch it, right? Because we don't want everyone to access it, right?
I think that everyone has the permission to view it, but admin only has the right to edit or delete it or update it or something.
Yes, that's also fine. No issue there. Okay, so our idea is that we'll have one default catalog package that has a list of actions, right? So then the other question came about is that, so any issues with that? First, I want to make sure that we're all in sync on that concept.
Yeah, it seems fine. It seems good now.
So then what Sarah brought up, what if I want to, is there a way we can also expose all the other packages and their action? And what I said is that it's probably not technically doable because we would have to access all the packages, right? And then get their actions and components and not get scripts and templates and all that other stuff. So
to access the user only, the current user packages, not other users.
Say that again, sir.
If Shaban, let's give an example. If Shaban created 3 packages and these 3 packages have 10 actions, so Shaban has 10 actions only. I don't mean that he can access all other users' actions.
That's also true. That's also true. Then we would have to somehow within the actions, right? Each action would have to have some sort of RBAC control as well, right? That's what you're saying. That's an assumption we can make. I agree. No issues with that. So but I want to come back to the point I think Sarah you made. Do we even want to consider of getting? There's 2 points, right? I could understand if we consider the point of I don't want to use the default package. I want to use some specific package. So I want to search for that package and inherit those actions and see that in the screen. So that I understand because that's one. I'm saying that I don't want to use the default package. I'm using some other package, right? So it's like a replacement. But that one I understand. But the point I think is not technically doable is, and I don't think maybe even necessary is allowing the way of accessing all the packages in the CBA because there could be thousands of them.
No, this is not what I meant. I mean that only user can access his actions only, not other packages.
Okay.
It's like he is copying from package the same action he made, and maybe he will reuse it, or maybe just adding or editing.
Okay, so then So then what we're saying is it's the first two ideas, right? We have one package that is the default catalog, right? And then there should be a way to replace that default catalog to some other package itself.
Not replacing, we can reuse another, not only the default, but we other actions too.
So you'll have it like another.
I can both of them at the same time.
Okay, but is there a way we can? I guess there has to be some way to say that if the users even wants to view some other actions, right?
Yeah.
Other catalogs. So there has to be something in that, right? Because by default, we should only display the default package, right? There's no reason to display other packages unless he wants to.
So the thing I mentioned that I can add like a list here, and the default selected or the default actions that are showing in the list that it will be the default, and from the menu he can see can choose to view all the actions that includes the default and the other packages actions, and maybe he can filter this list with specific name of a package.
It'll be the name and version of that package. Yes.
So he will have all the options to view and drag and drop.
But again, if it's a list, right? Then what if he'll have access to hundreds of packages? Then somehow it should be a list and a filter maybe as well.
Yeah. So it's maybe a list with filter.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So let's capture that design point, because I think it's important to say that, here's the default catalog and package, and we can name it, catalog package or package catalog, right? Or name it whatever you want. I don't really care. We'll create one that will have that. Yeah.
I think we can call it default actions.
Okay. Default actions. And what this list represents is the default actions, right? And then allow them to in the menu to select some other package that will enable other set of actions. Okay, and if he wants to switch to a different package once he did the drag and drop, then he has to select another one. I don't think we want to do you want to allow multiple package selections or just one package selection as a replacement?
We will have the all option that can list all the packages actions in this list, and user can filter from this search bar, or maybe he will go to a specific package to
right. But I have a concern. So I think we should just allow one. Like you select one custom package, and then if he wants to do another one, he selects another custom package. If we do all, it could be heavy on the back end. That's the only concern I have.
Okay, so
let's capture the design. Let's capture the design and then review it with Shaban and Ahmed one more time, just so that if we can agree to come to that conclusion, right? If it's doable, it's not doable. If it's not doable, we can just edit the design to select only one and not many.
I think the decision will be from Shaban and Ahmed for this part. The design can figure it out much easier, but the loading and the results is our main concern at that point.
Yes, you're 100% right. Yep. Okay. Shaban, is this clear of what we're asking for?
Yes, it's clear, but I think that Ahmed Abbas had hand over the designer to someone. Yeah. I don't remember.
The implementation, we can get other people to help with, but I want your feedback on what you guys would think is doable or not doable, and not a matter of actually implementing it. Based on your experience, you can say, yes, this is the right way to do it, or no, it's not going to work, so that it can drive some design changes if necessary.
Yeah, it's okay. If we will go again inherit many packages that maybe we can see some filters or something pop up for getting a specific package, not getting all the packages actions that he created. Yeah. The all ideas that are discussed are very good, and it can be doable, inshallah.
Okay, very good. So Sarah, let's capture that design and then review it one more time with Ahmed and Shaban, and we'll move forward.
Okay, so when can we discuss this?
Next week. I'm available for Sunday if you guys want to do Sunday. Or we can do it Monday or is Monday okay? Or Sunday? What do you guys prefer?
I think Monday will be okay.
Okay, so let's do it Monday. I'll schedule the follow-up at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Or maybe let's do 8 a.m.
It can be an hour meeting, weekly meeting for the designs.
I have to move it a little bit because I have some conflict. Can we do 10 a.m.? Is it 10 a.m. Eastern okay instead of 9:30?
Okay, it's good for me.
10 a.m. It means
And it's 5 p.m.
4 p.m. 5 p.m.
I think 5. Oh yeah, 5 p.m.
Okay.
So what do you think, Shaban? Yeah, available anytime.
It will be 5 p.m.
Yuri, can we I'll make the designs and I'll tell you, and we can manage the meeting later.
Sure. I put it for 10 a.m. as a placeholder, but if I'll change it if necessary. No issue there. Let me know.
I think 10 will be too late, or maybe it's a conflict between Shaban and Abbas other meetings.
Okay. So let me know what time. I'll reschedule, so I can do 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Whatever you guys prefer.
Okay. So I'll get back.
Let me. For now, I'll put 8:30 for now, because I think I might 8 a.m. may not work. So I'll put 8:30 for now.
Figure out what is the best time for all of us to meet.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Sarah, Shaban?
Nothing for me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.